Okay. All right. Here we are. Testing. So they say the hardest part of getting started is getting started. Well, the hardest part of getting online is getting started, or starting a business is getting started, I'd say. So I'll probably cut that first bit out, but mostly this will be going up, and that's that. So I think a lot of these guys online, well, let's say, a little bit about myself. I am 37 years old. I live in New Zealand. Moved back here recently from Australia, and I'm going to start recording myself driving in the car wherever we go, talking about who knows what. And it's one of those things that they say, one of the biggest things that I've been thinking about lately is the whole thing about stay in your head, you're dead. Stay in your head, you're dead. So there's probably a few phases. That's a Tony Robbins thing. He says that a lot. I've also heard Jordan Peterson, someone else that I'm into, say it. He's a clinical psychologist that's become well known for other reasons. But the more important part of his work is his psychology and psychometrics, and the meaning, the difference, or the relationship of meaning to responsibility, finding meaning in your life to responsibility, and it's all good stuff. A lot of it. It's just written a book recently. And Tony Robbins, everyone knows who he is. So the thing about this is a lot of this stuff's out there free, and I've got a sales and marketing background, I guess you could say. Sold something for 12 years, door to door, and for a long time that's all I did, as in from when I was a teenager up until I think I was about 31 when I got away from that. So it was probably just after my 31st birthday, I think. So I did it for about 12 or 13 years, and then got back into it again afterwards, after I went out and got a real job, as they say. So that was on the road, dealing with customers, and it was very much a full-time thing, but it wasn't on a wage, it was on commission. So you can easily say that I've got a lot of experience dealing with people and customers and everything like that. And I've noticed with these guys like Alex Becker, learning how to use his software at the moment, and Dan Locke is another one. I've seen a few videos. One of the ones he talks about dealing with think about it. The customer saying they want to think about it, and how that's essentially some sort of that's just a cop out really. And he uses a yes or no technique, a way of getting out of a customer and make a decision. So that's a technique that we used in direct sales and door-to-door sales. And I've noticed there's a lot of crossover with these guys and how they sell and everything. It's very, very interesting. But getting back to what I was talking about, so that's, as I said, Alex Becker, Dan Locke, Gary Vee's another good one. I've watched something of his recently, and quite a few other. Sam Ovens as well, I've noticed with his consulting and everything. The motivational talk and the sales talk and the techniques and everything, when they talk about techniques, and also just general motivation and how to live your life and how to be successful in business and all that. That's the same sort of thing that I used to hear from conferences, and a lot of it I put in place. And I didn't get to the higher levels with sales though, where I was making millions of dollars a year or anything like that. And I know how to make. I did experience making a lot of money in a short period of time, sort of like 3 to 4, 5 grand in a week, and 10 or 20 grand, 30 grand in a month. Probably between 20 and 30 in profit was probably about the best that I did. But that comes with the downside of obviously having done that for a long time. I also experienced times where I didn't make any money because we weren't on a wage or anything like that. It was commission based. And having done that for 12 years, obviously I learned a lot along the way about resilience and what it takes to be in business, because it's essentially what it is you're in business for that long. But I never actually got to the higher levels. So I heard a lot from the guys that were at the higher levels, but never actually got there myself. So a lot of what these guys talk about is something that I'm familiar with, but haven't taken. I guess I never took full advantage of. I'm full of faults myself, and like everyone is, no one's perfect, but now it's time to, I guess, listen and follow through with what they say. So that's that. What else? We've got a couple of websites up. One's called The Silent Table. That's to do with food. So we're going to do indoor, outdoor cooking. Probably link that in with diet and exercise as well. So that's sort of like a blog / affiliate marketing site. So that's one thing. And also a Adventure Camp site, which is it's a shop, Shopify shop that we're just setting up at the moment. So it's taking a bit of work. It's a work in progress. So just getting off the ground with these things. But, at the moment it's just a matter of putting some content out, and if anyone sees it, if no one sees it, that's probably better, because I'm a bit nervous about being on camera and everything like that. But I'll probably cut it up and maybe edit it a little bit. Or I might not. Just depends. But yeah, I think a lot of it's with this blogging. From what I understand, blogging it's still there, but it makes up such a small percentage of the market as far as impact goes, and YouTube and it has more impact than everything. So it's just a matter of doing what. If you want to be, one of the things that a lot of the guys that I've listened to in the past and listen to now are saying that successful people do the things that people that aren't successful, it's not exactly how it goes, but successful people do the things that unsuccessful people don't do, and more importantly, they're not willing to do. They're not willing to go and put themselves out there. They're not willing to get on camera. They're not willing to do a sales talk. They're not willing to ask people for money. They're not willing to ask for advice and follow through with it. So, that's what I'm trying to do, is just do a few of those things at the moment. And we've got some good ideas, and we're going to put it out there and get some things going. That's for sure. So, that's just I guess a bit of a signal to the world as to where we're at and I'm at. And I notice a lot of these guys do these sort of talks in cars as well, while they're going out and getting the groceries and things like that. And that's what I just did. I went and got some groceries. Got some mushrooms, flat button mushrooms, some snags. That's from our local shop, Paddock Pantry it's called. So we've got Pocono bacon. It's Pocono Cumberland sausages. And we've got bacon and beef sausages, or something like that. So yeah, and we're going to cook on our new barbecue grill, open fire barbecue grill that we've just got. And I'll put another video up for that. So we'll be able to do some review videos, I guess, if I can find something online that we can do a review for. So, yeah, that's us.